Alright, in today's video, I'm going to be showing off Pixie Forest, or Temple Forest if you like to call it. The whole game plan is to kind of tempo your opponent out and just kind of overwhelm the board. You just play a bunch of small dudes, and if they can't clear it, you just punish them very hard. I think the most common way to win is to play the Aria game plan, where you play Aria, you get the crest, and all your Pixie followers that enter have Storm, which the only Pixie follower is the Fairy. Then you play stuff like Titania to get the crest and get a Fairy at the start of your turn. So ideally, you'll play Titania at 4. She's hard removal on anything basically, and then you play Aria on turn 6 or turn 5 if you're going second. And then after you have those 2 crests, you kind of just snowball. You play stuff like Cynthia, Skipper, Fencer, everything that just spawns fairies, and you just start like chipping them down. I think the most common and the most fun way to win is you go fairy, 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 fairy. So 4 fairies, they all have Storm, and then you play Roach. So then you have what is that? Essentially 9 damage on board, and then if you play the spell, you have another +1, which is 18 damage, and then you can also evolve Roach. I think that's 18. Yeah. And then you evolve Roach, which is insane damage. The hardest counter to this deck is Ward Haven. So, but other than that, it's actually a pretty fun deck. Pretty strong actually in my experience. But yeah, you just kind of save most of your gas at the beginning if they're actually able to clear your stuff, and then you kind of just overwhelm them after that. But yeah, it is called Temple for a reason. The most common way is just to kind of play everything out at the beginning and just kind of overwhelm them at the beginning. But I've noticed that you kind of run out of gas pretty quickly like that, and if you see that you can't finish them off before like turn 6 and like turn 7, then you should just wait until you play the Aria if you have Aria in your hand. But yeah, so let's get into the matches.
Wait for Aria. My wings protect those most adult. And here's a special treat. War reigns. Make way for Aria. to this forest. How tiresome.
I won't let you trample our home.
A dragon never forgets.
Join me in destroying the world's enemies. Bane in the light of destruction. Forgive me, my liege.
Let's play a game.
I am the wings of triumph.
Wiggle with your wings. Twinkle with your toes. Special treat. Wash the crankiness away.
Wellness at your service.
Fun's not over yet.
Might you be seeking a soup chef?
Same time tomorrow. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. How does one adult? How very bothersome. Make way for Avion.
Time to get to work.
Hurry up!
You're in the splash zone, pal.
Don't even leave the dust behind.
You catch more bugs with honey.
Oh, if I don't get it back.
The only trophy I need is your heart.
Games have no enemy.
I got the flowers, Bub.
Let's play a game. How does one adult?
Under the pressure, I lost my temper.
Help is here.
I said something foolish.
I need an adult.
Did
Hurry
I
up.
go and
Come on,
ruin
Arvin.
this? When it started to
I'll
feel
leave
so
you in the
real,
dust.
could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to
Fun's not over
heal,
yet.
could see
I got the flowers,
myself
Bub.
loving, loving for the
tiresome.
rest of my days.
Ow! Oop your eyes out.
I wasn't fast enough.
Be alone,
I
so
demand a
late,
rematch.
Don't even leave the dust behind.
I would have squished their little cheeks. Look on the right side. How sweet. Look on the right side.
Oh, if I don't get it back.
It's treat me. Special treat. Ow! Look your eyes out.
This gift is to die
Look
for.
back and remember, those memories are better than
I am the
gold.
wings of triumph.
I let you down, I know. When it started to feel so real, could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to